You're watching It's Life Live with your hosts, Juan Lee and Oliver Marcel. Come join us for enriching, enlightening, encouraging, and thought-provoking conversation. Let's go.
Hello, everybody. Hi, this is Juan Lee from Clear Journey, and welcome to It's Life Live. I can tell you right away that it's only me tonight. Oliver is not here tonight. It's the day before Thanksgiving, and he's with his family. And so it's just you and me tonight. And because of that, it's going to be just a shorter version tonight. Let me just tell you that Clear Journey is a nonprofit that is helps to support individuals and families that are looking for answers to questions in life. And what we do is we help them navigate life by providing them with education and resources so that they can live a fulfilled life. So if there's any area in your life that you're looking for answers, we want to be your resource. So you can always come to and join and find us at clearjourney.org right here. And you can go there and find out what we offer. We offer education in 8 specific areas, but I think if it will, whatever the issue is or the circumstances, the situation that you're confronted with, you can find some tips there for every area of your life. We had a tremendous webinar a couple weeks ago, and it was having to do with relationships and families and building a more harmonious family relationship through various health concerns, whether it's how to manage relationships or how to take better care of yourself. But that's what Clear Journey is here for. It's here for you, and we're here to serve you. So if you have any questions or you want to know anything else about us, you can, send me an email there at info@clearjourney.org. If there's something that's not at the website that you can't, that doesn't answer your questions. But tonight, hey, by the way, if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. That really helps us in the ability to be able to continue to do this. So we look forward to helping you, but we need your help. So please subscribe. And when you get over to the website, and we do recommend and hope that you do go over there. We're looking for your support. And if you feel the urge or the need to want to support us, we would really appreciate that over there. The 8 areas that we talk about specifically has to do with finances, relationships, health, personal development, physical environment, fun and recreation, humanity. I think that was all of them. I think that was all 8 of them there. Those are the ones the areas in which we work on. And we are going to be our next webinar, which will be coming up very shortly. It's going to be the first weekend in January. It's going to be on career development. So that was the other one. Sorry, it was another one also. It's career development. So it's career and employment development. So we're going to be having a webinar that's going to be on career development and employment on January the 6th at 6 p.m. So just keep an eye out for that. We'll be pushing more information out with that as the weeks come. But tonight, we're going to talk about Thanksgiving. And by the way, just to let you know, give you a heads up, if you're on LinkedIn, if you're on Facebook, if you're on any of those other platforms that we are streaming to, Oliver's not here. Oliver's the one that actually monitors those sites. And so if you have any questions, by all means, send me an email. And I probably won't get to you when you send it right away, but you'll have my information. You can send me an email if you have any questions about anything that you hear on the show. Um, but I won't be doing it as we're talking, because that's what he does. And I'm just here as a talking head, so to speak. um, but yeah, let's talk about making Thanksgiving a symbol of gratitude. I think for the most part, we are a nation or a world, to be perfectly honest with you, of that we have this mindset of being selfish most of the time. And then we run into head on into something like Thanksgiving. Now, granted, it's not the traditional story that we've all been taught as it being able to be the pilgrimage and the pilgrims finding the new world and stuff like that. But Thanksgiving can be what we intentionalize it to be. If we really want to be able to be intentional about celebrating Thanksgiving, in the sense that it's something that we're really thankful for, and it doesn't have to be just one day a year. Um, the benefits of it is that it really begins to think about where we are as just as how we think about things. We look at life and we don't really stop to think about how good it is. Now, I know it could be better, but it could be worse. And if you look around the world, I mean, around the world, literally around the world, um, there's a lot of things happening. And for whatever reason, um, there's a lot of people suffering in the world today. Um, and yet, there's still something to be thankful for, to be to have the sense of gratitude. Now, I know um, we're not in a technical war, so to speak, and there are countries that are in war right now. Um, but we have our challenges here in the United States. We have challenges that we're confronting right now, as we always do. To be honest with you, we're always being confronted with challenges. But in spite of it all, to be able to choose to be thankful, not only tomorrow, tomorrow is being Thanksgiving, but always. It's just something that we can begin to do intentionally. And that is to be thankful for what we have, for where we are. Um, I was in the military some years ago, and I did some time all around I mean, I did a few of the continents. I was in Asia, I was in Europe, I was in Africa. I was in all of these different places. And I don't care what it was that I learned and I saw and was a benefit to me while I was there. It was nothing like home. And so I returned back home, and yeah, things don't seem to always change. Just the days and the time, but things just seemed in some way or another always remain the same. But the thing that it did teach me, going to all of those different places in the world, is to realize how thankful that I was to be an American, to be here in this country. And so even though the challenges are still here, everyone is being challenged for some reason or another. But we can look at it and we can make a decision to say, hey, we're going to choose to be thankful about something. And if it's nothing more than the fact that you have another opportunity to make things better, because you're here today, and just understand the value of being able to have that opportunity to make things better. I know right now some people in this country see things a little bit differently than others. And we're in a time of turmoil, to be honest with you, because we're struggling with just trying to figure out what truth looks like. And that's by all means, that's not something simple, not something easy or something that we should overlook. But it is something that in spite of it, we should be able to determine, you know, we have to realize that before we can grow and to advance or get better at this thing, we've got to start from a place of appreciation. And when we start from a place of appreciation, then it's easier for us to be able to see how to move forward. But when we start trying to change things as a result of not being content or at peace or happy or feeling thankful for what we are, we have a tendency to change things in a way in which that it doesn't serve us to our benefit. And so, you know, when we're looking at things and looking at situations, we should really begin to say, okay, how can we improve a situation um, based on being in a place of contentment from where we are? Because here's the thing, if nothing changes, we have to always say that I'm going to be able to make it to tomorrow so that I can have an opportunity to influence tomorrow. But, you know, if we're complaining about things that we are not necessarily going our way, then in many cases, that's the way we position ourselves into the future. But if we position ourselves in a position to say, you know, I'm okay where I am, even though it could be better, I'm going to be okay so that I can make it to tomorrow, so that I can influence and affect tomorrow. And I think that's all we can all do, is begin to look at situations like that and say, let's plan today in a way so that we'll be prepared for tomorrow. And that's a way in which I look at it, to be honest with you. I look at it, you know, in my life as relates to how can I make today as good as I can, to make it as today the best I can make it, so that tomorrow I have the ability to influence it a little bit more tomorrow. And so, you know, Thanksgiving gives us this opportunity to maybe, hey, let's kick it off. You know, we in this country, we look at Thanksgiving as an opportunity to help others in a way in which, you know, typically we don't help during the rest of the year. And for, you know, this is the November, and this is normally the period of the year, November and December. You know, you have Thanksgiving, you have Christmas, and it's the holiday season. And so many people, you know, it's a joyous occasion, but for a whole lot of other people, it's not necessarily a joyous occasion, because for some reason or another, and I know a little bit that, you know, there's a lot of depression that goes along these 2 months of the year, for people who've lost loved ones, for people who are alone. And so it's an opportunity for us to reach out and encourage one another and look out and see who might need some encouragement. But it's not just one time of year. It's just not in these 2 months out of the year. You know, it's that opportunity that we have every day to be able to reach out and encourage one another. And that's what this can be for us. You know, every year we have an opportunity to let this be the symbol and see if we can carry it on throughout the year. And it's not like just people need assistance 2 times a year or twice a month. You know, it's the mindset to have to be grateful for what we have, and that and the reason we have is to give. And so we can't give what we don't have, but we can only give because we do have. And when we are thankful for what we do have, it makes it a little bit more easier to give to others that don't have or need something that we do have. So that's the real gist of this opportunity tonight, is to really be able to say, hey, what can we do to really begin to help others? Hey, I do see you there, Samuel. I appreciate you being here. Thanks a lot. Now, this is real rare because I saw him, Samuel, up in the comment on the stream, and it's actually on LinkedIn. So LinkedIn really feeds into the StreamYard because that's where I am recording or going live on this is in StreamYard. So tell me, Samuel, how do you see Thanksgiving? Is it an opportunity for you to kick off the holiday season? He says, "Happy Thanksgiving, brother. I appreciate it. You do the same." I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna be doing some cooking um, tomorrow morning. My wife has been cooking all week, so to speak. We're going to have some family over and we're going to spend some time together, but it's something that we need to look forward to doing more often. And so, but yeah, but like I was getting to, I was saying is that as we go through and be more intentional about doing this, we can help and share with other people um, throughout the year, and that would be ideal. That would be the ideal scenario. Um, I what are we talking about? See, this is where Oliver is so much more better with this because when he puts somebody up on the screen, I don't lose my chain of thought. But anyway, if there's anybody there who'd like to share anything about their thoughts about Thanksgiving, that'd be great, especially if you're on LinkedIn. That would be great. Um, but we're again, one of the things that Clear Journey desires to do is to get people that are preparing themselves to be able to make a difference in life. I mean, that's basically it, is that we walk on this journey called life in a manner in which if we are prepared to make a difference or to be able to be make an impact in someone's life, then that's what this life experience is about. We named this podcast "It's Life Live" because of the real fact that that's what this is all about. This experience called life is how do we navigate it, and I think being able to navigate it with a mindset of gratitude, I mean, it will serve you well in every area of your life, in every area of your life. So, this is just a sort of like a starting point to really begin to appreciate the thing called life and how to navigate it. It's really, it's just that simple in the sense that the more we are appreciative of it, the better we can navigate it, the more benefits it serves not only ourselves, but those other people that we have the opportunity to serve. And that's what Clear Journey is all about, is about serving others. And so as we continue to grow and develop as it relates to the services that we have and the strategic partners that we have, we're going to need your help. And that's what this opportunity for not only us to share with you, but for you to also continue to share with us and be a part of the community. And you can show your support in many ways, including through donations. If you were to go over to clearjourney.org, you would see an opportunity for you to support Clear Journey through financial means. And that's would really help us in being able to continue to do this and to begin to expand it. Because what we would really like to do is to be able to reach as many people as we could with being able to prepare our, selves for the journey that's called life. And that's i.e. why we have the name of the organization is Clear Journey, because as we prepare, the journey becomes clearer. And I think back on my experience as a young adult or a teenager, not really understanding the value of it, of what life was all about, or even understanding it at all. I was confused about what life was all about, and I was seeking directions. And that's what Clear Journey is all about. It's about providing you and anyone directions, clarity in directions, so that you not only have the directions, but you understand the directions. You know, we talk about information, education, and things like that, but we want to get to the point where that education it goes through to the point of understanding, and then from understanding to application through wisdom, so that you're able to apply it. And that's what Clear Journey is all about. Is about getting you from information to understanding to application. And I think through understanding the right attitudes, having the right attitude, and again, gratitude is a tremendous value as it relates to beginning to navigate this thing called life. And so not only in November and December do we want to do this, we want to do it year round, all the time, having the mindset and the attitude for gratitude. I know that that's not something that we've been promoting, because like I said earlier, it's almost as though this fourth quarter of the year, the last 2 months of the year, we like stop and think, what do we have to offer to others? And yeah, if it takes that, then yeah, let's take the time to pause, to stop, but let's not stop. Once we get it, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. So, making Thanksgiving the symbol of gratitude. Let's just start working on it. If there's anything that you would have to know about what we do at Clear Journey as it relates to how we can help support you in that journey of gratitude, we're going to be having some additional training, some courses, and some webinars that are going to be more in line with the mindset that it takes to be able to navigate this thing called life. This information that we're talking about, the practical applications, it's something that we, all need to understand. But at the same time, we have to have the right mindset, the right attitudes. And so that's what we'll be also providing in the near future also, is how do we position ourselves to receive the information that we're going to be providing. Because, just to have the information like we talked about, it doesn't serve you quite as well when you don't understand it, or if it's not applied. And that's what it's all about. We're trying to make it so that it's applicable, so that you can use it, and so that everybody around you can benefit from it. And that was the things that was beneficial for me as it relates to my journey, was getting to realize and understand it wasn't just the information, it was the application that meant the difference. And so we're going to be working towards in many different areas as to how we can help serve you and getting you everything you need to be able to be successful in life, navigating it, to reach your full potential in all that you do. I want to just at this time just say, hey, if you're traveling, hopefully you're safe travel, spending time with your family, and make it the very best time with your family. I mean, we don't know what the next days will bring, but we all know that we have the moment. So I just encourage all of you to enjoy your time with your families or your friends. And we look forward to you coming back and seeing us again next week, when Oliver will be back and we can carry on a little bit different conversation. Hopefully that you will be back here to support and to help us as we continue to navigate this time. Um, I think that's about all that we have. Um, if there's something um, that gratitude or Thanksgiving, if you're thankful for, by all means, put it in the chat. I will see it later if I don't see it now. And I would really love to communicate with you. If you want to communicate with me directly, you can just hit me at info@clearjourney.org. I am an author, I am a speaker, and I'm the founder of Clear Journey. We are here to serve. That's it. That's the bottom line. If you didn't know about some of the things that my book, Love Made Simple, is the book that I wrote, and it has to do with the guide to inner peace, contentment, and success. So if you would like to pick up a copy of that, that would be great to support us. You can get the Audible version of it on Audible. You can go to Amazon and pick it up, or you can get an ebook by going to my website, juanleetheauthor.com, and you can find the copy there. So, or like I said, we really would like your support, and any way you can find it to do that, we really appreciate it. But that being said, I want to wish you all a very happy Thanksgiving, a safe Thanksgiving, and I look forward to seeing you all next week. So until then, like I always say, we don't get a chance to, we can't change life, but we can also help you navigate it a little bit more, a little bit better. So until next time, we'll see you then.